Have you ever wondered how an angel created in perfection and beauty became the very embodiment of evil in our world? Today, we delve into the profound and thought-provoking origins of Satan, once an angel of light and now a symbol of darkness. According to the Bible, specifically John 1:3, all things were made through Jesus Christ, and without him, nothing was made that has been made. This foundational truth sets the stage for our exploration as we consider the creation of angels and their role in the divine plan. In the beginning, God, in his infinite wisdom and holiness, created a multitude of angels, each a direct creation and reflection of his glory. Among these heavenly beings was Satan, initially an embodiment of beauty, wisdom, and perfection. His existence, like that of all angels, was a testament to God's creative power and love. However, unlike humans, angels were created with a different nature, a nature that, while perfect, allowed for the exercise of free will. The scriptures, particularly Ezekiel 28:12, 19, and Isaiah 14:12-17, offer us a glimpse into the original state of Satan. Ezekiel describes him as a cherub, adorned with every precious stone and perfect in beauty. Isaiah, on the other hand, speaks of his fall from heaven and his prideful ambition. It's in these passages that we find the tragic transformation of Satan, from a cherub walking among the fiery stones of God's presence to a being consumed by pride and self-obsession. Satan's downfall was not a sudden event but a gradual process, driven by a growing sense of pride and desire for self-exaltation. His heart became corrupt as he aspired to ascend above the clouds and make himself like the Most High. This pride, a dangerous and insidious force, was the catalyst for his rebellion against God and ultimate fall from grace. As we reflect on Satan's journey from perfection to corruption, we are reminded of the perils of pride in our own lives. The story of Satan serves not just as a historical account, but as a powerful warning. It challenges us to examine our hearts and motivations, to guard against the same pride that led to his downfall. The rebellion of Satan, as depicted in the Bible, is not merely a tale of ancient history. It is a narrative rich in lessons and warnings for us today. When Satan chose to rebel against God, he set in motion a chain of events that would have profound implications for the entire universe. His decision to oppose God's authority and plan was not an isolated act. It influenced a third of the angels, leading them to join his revolt. This collective rebellion transformed these angels into beings of evil, adversaries of God and humanity. The impact of Satan's fall is multifaceted, affecting not only the spiritual realm but also the human experience. His presence in the world, as a force of temptation and deceit, has been a constant challenge for humanity throughout history. The Bible, in various passages, sheds light on the tactics and influence of Satan, offering us insights into his character and objectives. Jesus' reference to Satan falling like lightning from heaven, as recorded in Luke 10:18, is particularly poignant. This imagery serves as a stark reminder of the swift and irreversible consequences of pride. Just as lightning flashes and disappears, so too was Satan's position in heaven lost in an instant due to his hubris. This serves as a cautionary tale, urging us to recognize the dangers of pride and the importance of humility. The story of Satan's fall also highlights the theme of free will and the responsibility that comes with it. Though created perfect and holy, Satan and the angels who followed him chose a path of rebellion. This choice underscores the profound responsibility we all have in the decisions we make and their consequences. In contemplating Satan's story, we are invited to reflect on our own lives and the choices we face. The Bible's teachings about pride, rebellion, and the consequences of our actions offer us valuable guidance. By understanding Satan's fall and its implications, we can better navigate our own spiritual journeys, seeking to align our hearts and actions with God's will and embracing the virtues of humility and obedience. As we delve deeper into the narrative of Satan's fall, we uncover further layers of meaning and relevance to our own lives. The transformation of Satan and the fallen angels into beings of evil is a profound shift, marking a departure from God's original plan of harmony and perfection. This transformation raises essential questions about the nature of evil, free will, and the consequences of turning away from God. The Bible presents Satan's fall as a pivotal event in the cosmic struggle between good and evil. Satan's choice to rebel against God was more than an act of defiance. It was a fundamental rejection of his role in the divine order. His aspiration to rise above his Creator reflects a distorted desire for power and autonomy, a desire that ultimately led to his corruption and downfall. The consequences of Satan's rebellion extend far beyond his own fate. His influence on a third of the angels, persuading them to join his revolt, demonstrates the persuasive power of evil and the vulnerability of even the most exalted beings to corruption. The fall of these angels, alongside Satan, represents a tragic departure from their intended purpose as they became adversaries of the very God who created them. In the human realm, the impact of Satan's rebellion is equally profound. His presence in the world, as an agent of temptation and deception, poses a constant challenge to humanity's pursuit of righteousness and communion with God. Satan's role in the biblical narrative, from the temptation in the Garden of Eden to his ongoing efforts to undermine God's plan, underscores the reality of spiritual warfare and the need for vigilance and discernment. As we reflect on the story of Satan's fall and its implications, we are reminded of the importance of making choices aligned with God's will. The narrative serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of pride, the allure of power, and the consequences of turning away from the Creator. It challenges us to examine our own hearts, to guard against the temptations that led to Satan's downfall, and to seek a path of humility, obedience, and faithfulness to God. The narrative of Satan's fall from grace is not only a tale of rebellion and consequences, but also a profound exploration of the themes of pride, ambition, and the quest for power. These themes resonate deeply with our human experience, offering valuable insights and lessons for our spiritual and moral development. Satan's pride, manifested in his desire to ascend above God, serves as a powerful example of the destructive nature of unchecked ambition. His fall illustrates the peril of allowing pride to overtake one's sense of purpose and place in the divine order. This theme is echoed throughout the Bible, warning us of the dangers of hubris and the importance of humility and submission to God. The story of Satan's rebellion also sheds light on the nature of temptation and the challenges we face in resisting the allure of sin. Satan, as the embodiment of evil, represents the forces that seek to lead us away from God's path. His tactics of deception and manipulation are a constant threat to our spiritual well-being. The Bible provides guidance on how to recognize and resist these temptations, emphasizing the need for vigilance, prayer, and reliance on God's strength. Furthermore, the narrative offers insights into the consequences of our choices and actions. Satan's decision to rebel against God led not only to his downfall, but also to a ripple effect, influencing others and impacting the course of history. This highlights the interconnectedness of our actions and their far-reaching implications, underscoring the responsibility we bear in the choices we make. In contemplating the story of Satan's fall, we are invited to reflect on our own lives and the choices we face. The themes of pride, ambition, and the quest for power are as relevant today as they were in the ancient world. By understanding the lessons of Satan's fall, we can better navigate our own spiritual journeys, seeking to align our hearts and actions with God's will and embracing the virtues of humility, obedience, and faithfulness. The saga of Satan's rebellion and fall is not merely a historical or mythological account. It is a narrative deeply intertwined with the human condition and our spiritual journey. The transformation of Satan from a cherub of light to a being of darkness symbolizes the profound impact of our choices and the paths we choose to follow. In examining Satan's story, we see a reflection of our own struggles with pride, ambition, and the temptation to deviate from the righteous path. Satan's decision to rebel against God serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us of the consequences of turning away from the divine will. His story is a testament to the destructive power of pride and the importance of humility and submission to God's authority. As we explore the biblical account of Satan's fall, we are also reminded of the ongoing battle between good and evil, both in the spiritual realm and within our own hearts. Satan's presence in the world as an adversary of God and humanity represents the challenges we face in our pursuit of holiness and righteousness. His role in the biblical narrative highlights the importance of vigilance, discernment, and reliance on God's guidance and strength. Furthermore, the story of Satan's rebellion offers valuable insights into the nature of free will and the responsibility that comes with it. Though created perfect and holy, Satan chose a path of disobedience and pride. This choice underscores the profound responsibility we all have in the decisions we make and their impact on our lives and the lives of others. As we reflect on the lessons of Satan's fall, we are encouraged to examine our own hearts and motivations, to guard against the temptations that led to his downfall, and to seek a path of humility, obedience, and faithfulness to God. The narrative serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of making choices aligned with God's will and the consequences of straying from the path of righteousness. In conclusion, the story of Satan's fall from grace is a rich and multifaceted narrative that speaks to the core of our spiritual journey and the human experience. It is a story of pride and ambition, rebellion and consequences, and the eternal struggle between good and evil. Through this narrative, we gain profound insights into the dangers of pride, the importance of humility, and the consequences of our choices. Satan's transformation from an angel of light to a being of darkness serves as a stark reminder of the perils of turning away from God and the importance of aligning our hearts and actions with His will. The story challenges us to examine our own lives, to recognize the temptations and challenges we face, and to seek guidance and strength from God. As we contemplate the lessons of Satan's fall, we are reminded of the power of redemption and the hope that lies in God's grace and mercy. Despite the darkness and challenges we may face, the light of God's love and the promise of salvation offer us a path to redemption and a future filled with hope. In closing, let us remember the importance of humility, obedience, and faithfulness in our spiritual journey. May we be vigilant in our pursuit of righteousness, discerning in our choices, and steadfast in our commitment to God's will. And may the story of Satan's fall serve as a powerful reminder of the consequences of pride and the transformative power of God's grace and love. Now, I invite you to reflect on this message. If this story has touched your heart, I encourage you to comment Amen below. Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments. Let's foster a community of support and faith. And if you found value in this video, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us continue to bring meaningful content to you.